Have you noticed we're doing something new every single day? We're trying something a bit new. We always do something new every single day. See if this thing's working or not. Ba-da-bo, da-da-do. Guys, what's up? Welcome back. Looks like it is working. Tried something a little bit new, guys. So come on down. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the live stream. I'm going to try a little something new. So, what does that mean for you? See, guys, I have the information. Don't you see? Don't you see that I have the information? The information doesn't only work for you guys, it actually works for me too. And that's the whole reason we're doing this on the channel. Constantly going through this stuff, doing our thing here, because we want to make sure that you guys, girls around the world, are getting the best info you can, guys. And don't you guys realize that I'm connected with the best people that there are? You not see that I see different things, guys? I reference different things, and we're going to make these things happen for you guys. So go ahead and check us out here on the channel. We'll be jumping into prices. A little bit of a rant that really wasn't really thorough, really didn't make, you know, too much of an argument for what it really was, guys. But you guys are going to see, guys. You guys are going to see on this channel. So you guys just sit back, kick up your feet, and relax. Relax, guys. Sometimes you don't have to do anything at all. That's the point. Sometimes you don't have to do anything at all. That's the point. A lot of people are always wondering, what do we got to do with these cryptos? What do we got to do to make them, you know, do what they're doing and make them go up in price and all this stuff? But guys, don't you realize that a lot of the times we're already doing that? That's already what's been happening on a lot of these coins, and that's why we're seeing a major increase. And guys, I'm going to be honest. From the prices on certain asset classes, I'm actually starting to think we're actually still very undervalued on these cryptocurrencies, guys. And I'm talking 700-800% overall crypto market undervalued. And I know that would put us here. What is that going to put us at? 21. Guys, we're talking about. Do you guys see the numbers we're talking about, guys? We're talking in between 14 and 21 trillion dollar market cap is what I'm saying here, guys. We're 700-800% undervalued. We're coming up to 3 trillion, guys. So that would put us in the mid 20s on market cap. But do you see how that actually kind of is possible, guys? That actually is kind of a thing, because if we're already at 3 trillion and we've seen all these other asset classes balloon, we've seen gold, we've seen every stock on the S&P, on the NASDAQ, on any of these CNBC old school, you know, come trade stocks type era. Don't you think we're a little bit undervalued? And it's starting to show, guys. It's starting to show on Binance. I know you see Binance going there on the screen. I see it too. But you know, this could actually be a real thing, guys. This could actually be a thing that really no one is expecting. Everybody's expecting crypto to swell. Everybody's expecting, you know, massive gains and all that. But really, a 7-8x gain on the majority of the crypto market would set us, like I said, guys, it would set us up in the 21, you know. I mean, guys, we're talking almost 20 trillion. And I mean, I'm saying these numbers loose. I mean, I think the market would be flipping out if we hit 5 trillion. You know, that would put us 2 trillion over the last all-time high. But doesn't 10 to 20 seem a little bit more realistic, guys? Between, you know, when we see the dominance growing on BTC, we see BTC climbing up to 73,000. We're seeing Ethereum go up to over $4,000, you know, claiming 20% of the whole market cap. I mean, we got to see what's really going on here, guys. I mean, we got to look at really the numbers in terms of what's grown. Ethereum and BTC have grown drastically, guys. If the altcoin market catches up, we're looking at 5 trillion like around the corner, which is that's kind of what I'm saying. This thing could obviously go two ways. We're not gonna look at the downside or just look at the upside and not look at the downside. Obviously, downside, guys, if we went down on BTC to I don't know, maybe 40K, you know, that's shedding a good chunk, guys. That's like what, 30-40%. If we did that and altcoins fell directly associated to that, same with Ethereum. Guys, we're talking, I'm going to be like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'll be working at the nearest place hiring to get more crypto, because that would absolutely crush the altcoin market if we saw that. But doesn't that seem on the same, since we're talking about that, doesn't that seem very unlikely though? I mean, do you guys see Bitcoin losing BTC or Ethereum going back to 2K, or Bitcoin going back to 40K? You got to understand, guys, this would bring some altcoins back down, relatively low. This would basically put us back a year on prices on some of these coins, and I don't see that happening. That's what I'm saying. I don't see that on the horizon. In fact, I think I'm gonna actually throw in the bullish case, guys, where if we see altcoins catch up to where BTC and Ethereum have gone, we're gonna see a swell to 5 trillion. And those are going to be the numbers that are going to be like around the corner, guys. And that's what I'm saying. If we see this, we could see coins like Bitcoin Cash go up to $2,000-$3,000 relatively quick. We could see, other coins like Neo go back up to, $150. You'll start seeing Ethereum Classic at like, $200. You'll start seeing altcoins that have gained actually a substantial amount of gains, but you'll also see an overall crypto market kind of moving together, obviously, because that would bring the crypto market higher. Of course, BTC probably would go to, I would throw it out there, above 100,000 in that same run. Obviously, Ethereum Classic would probably go to about 10,000 or 8,000 during that same, no specific point in time. But if we saw that, guys, I think it'd be pretty remarkable, because we could swell to 5 to 7 trillion. And at that point, guys, if we start making these moves, guys, upwards to $5 to $10 trillion, that doesn't seem like big jumps, but those are actually huge. Like, I don't think most people can realize the trillion factor in that amount, guys. So if you think of grains of sand on the beaches, you think of those as individual units, you might kind of determine a starting point on the size of that. But I mean, we're really talking about, when you start saying things like 10 trillion, guys, I mean, there's probably something on Google censoring the fact that I'm even saying that, because it's easy for us to sit here and say those numbers, but for us to realize how big those numbers actually are on a global scale, we're talking about like altcoins taking over the size of market cap Wall Street companies almost overnight. And that's already happened here with, like I said, BTC and Ethereum climbing at, there's only 30% of the market cap, guys, in altcoins. The 70% is in these two coins. And theoretically, you could start pulling apart ETH. You could start pulling apart token contracts and maybe generalizing it a different way. But for the most part, the altcoin market is relatively small. And if it swells, you have to understand, guys, that is going to bring positions 5 to 10x relatively quickly, because that's all it has to do. Because if you look at it on, where the market is going, you'll start to see, guys, that these numbers really aren't that hard to do. We're already at almost 3 trillion. It doesn't seem to be, crypto doesn't seem to be really that popular unless you're an investor or you're in the, the Wall Street sector. We haven't even had like really most people come into crypto. So if you just think of that and you just think of, okay, now the Wall Street people are here. Now they're finally, able to settle their dilemma with getting in. They're actually already here. And then we have, everybody else, and we have Wall Street trying to trade with everybody else. I really think the altcoin market, guys, could surprise people. We're really betting on that in the long term, but even in the short term, we're betting on the fact that could happen. That could happen, right? Drop it in the chat. No, let me know what you think of this stuff on the channel. Let me know what you think of all these speculative things, as Bill Gates once said, of his thoughts on Bitcoin. That's right, guys. We are live on the channel, live on the chat, live on cryptocurrency theory, and I have not gone to the chat yet. I have not gone to the chat yet, but it looks like there are people in here. Which sometimes, guys, when I go into the chat, that really kind of slows the live stream down in a sense because I start focusing on everybody in the chat, and obviously. William Brown, what's up? Mr. Fool, what's good? What's good? What's good? I don't know where Alan is, but maybe he'll be coming down at some point, guys. If you are here, if you are in the chat, let us know. What are my signals to you that the market is close to topping out? I mean, I don't think the market is topping out, guys. Even if it, here's the thing, guys. Even if the market tops out right now and we lose 30, 40, 50%, and it takes us a year and a half to climb back up, I mean, does that really matter at this point, guys? Are you guys really concerned? Everybody always wants it to happen as soon as possible, but I mean, we really got to think here, like, got William wanted to hit 300. So let's move through some stuff. Like I said, I'm starting to drift here, guys. So I love seeing you guys in the chat, but the thing is when I come in there, I just want to keep talking to everybody. You know, I want to keep talking to Mr. Full. Doge needs around 14x to hit 1 USD. Let's do the math on that. Let's bring up Doge because we haven't looked on Doge in a while, and you know, it makes sense to look at Doge. I don't even know the price of Doge right this second. Let's take a peek at it, guys, just simply because, you know, we need to look at it. It looks like your math might be a little bit off, Mr. Fool, though. Just to let you know. You know, it's what did you say? Did you say 700%? So, doing math be like. So we're looking at like, I don't know, a little over 500% on Doge, 500, 600% on Doge for it to go to $1. Yeah, 14x would put Doge. I mean, Doge is at almost 17 cents. So, you know, if Doge was 17 cents, if we went to a 14x, that might be where we're going, but that'd put us at $2.38. So, you know, if we're trying to go to $1, that's definitely going to be a point where people are like, okay, you know, what the fuck is going up with Doge? But you're looking at about close to about a 600% gain on Doge for it to bring up to about $1 from where it's currently at almost 17 US pennies. You know, this varies obviously from exchange to exchange, but I mean, 14x on Doge, guys, you got to remember, I want you guys to take a second here. When Doge climbed from a tenth of a penny, I'm sorry, yeah, 0.001, all the way to 70 cents, guys, that was a 200,000% gain, guys. Okay, do you realize that, like, how big of a gain that is? That is like a 200x, guys. So I don't expect any coin to do what Doge did, guys. That was a very specific, you know, maybe Doge will do it again. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but we have to realize like the size of Dogecoin climbing from 0.001, okay? Hundredth of a penny, or what is that? A hundredth? It's less than a penny. It's a tenth of a penny. Whatever, however you want to look at it. 0.001 all the way to 70 cents was over a 200,000% gain. There hasn't been really a lot of coins that have even done that at all. Doge is one of the only ones, if not the only one outside of, you know, Bitcoin didn't even climb that fast. That's what you guys have to see, that like BTC, even though it's up hundreds of thousands, I don't know, it might be at it's probably at millions of percents from under a penny. So we're just talking about the momentum shift in size in Doge. And that is something that, like I said, guys, my $10,000 bag of Doge, if I would have just held it, would have been $1.2 million. You have to understand that. We've done it done the math on the channel. I've shown you guys a ton of times. You know, so we got to really think about the size. Obviously, I'm bullish on Doge. I think it could go over $1. The community is already in place, guys. We stayed above, you know, 5 cents. I mean, we were these things are possible. You know, don't think for a second they're not. I'm just saying if we expect another 200x on Doge, uh, you know, like what the fuck, guys? I mean that might get a bit scary, don't you think? If we just start seeing that. Doge $40. I mean, I don't think so, guys. I'm not putting. I don't think Doge is going to $40 right this second. I could be totally off, and maybe it's the best investment of all time. But if it goes to $40, that's a 200x. That's a 200,000% gain. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible, guys. You know, it might be, but I wouldn't count on it. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't count on it. You know, for Doge to go to $40, I mean, I don't even know the mathematics behind that. That might be, I mean, maybe if Bitcoin went to 500K, you know, maybe if Bitcoin, you know, went to 1 million. But if we see that kind of shift, guys, I mean, holy shit, I mean, that would be insane. You know, we did see it from, you know, like I said, it was 200,000% gains from somewhere down here, guys. I mean, I'm not putting it at a specific spot, all right? You just got to do the math on it. It would be 200,000% up from the bear market of 2019 after it crashed here, which you can't even see it's a rally because it looks like a straight line. But the mathematics would put us at roughly, you know, and guys, check the math behind that. That might be 200,000% up overall on Doge now that I'm thinking about it, or the 5-year on Doge, 5 or 6 year on Doge now at this point from, it's probably more like, you know, a 70 or 100,000% gain. But if we look at the 5-year, because I don't have the graph where I saw 200,000% gain, but that's actually putting it at about $2. So let's cut that down, you know, 100x, but still, you see my point, like from a penny to these numbers, guys, that would still put Doge anywhere from 20 to $40, depending on, you know, how you look at it on a chart, which, you know, that the thing that's interesting with that, guys, is not the fact that Doge went up that much. It's just that Doge went up that much, that specific time, that fast, right? Because BTC, obviously, Dogecoin, if we look at from when they were first started, you know, they've came up even more. You know, BTC is probably over 1,000,000% up at this point. But still, at the same time, we have to realize that, like, Doge did it almost in like a month. You know, like a month, it did that massive, massive gain from under a penny to us. Basically, I think we were under a penny, guys. I think I bought Doge, like, I don't remember where I bought it at, but it was definitely under a penny. So maybe it was like, you know, maybe it was like a 70 or 100x gain, right? Which is still insane. Like, those are the gains everybody talks about online, guys, but those really aren't reality gains. Like 100x, people aren't getting 10,000, you know, 20,000, 200,000% gains, guys. It's just not, it's just not the case, right? You're not going to get 20,000, 10,000% gains overnight in most of your investments. Maybe in crypto you can, though. That's the thing. 2030 prices. That's what's up. All right, guys, I got to get out of this chat here. See what I mean? We're still talking about Doge. Seriously. Mr. Fool brought up Doge. We're still talking about Doge, guys. That's what I'm saying. I got to stay out of the chat till the end. Just because if I don't, I start wanting to talk to Mr. Fool, obviously. So, guys, if you're not subscribed, check us out on the channel. We are not on Bitcoin Supreme on Sunday, but that's how quick we can be, right? But we're on the channel, guys. We're on Cryptocurrency Theory. We're trying to get out of my own chat right this second, so we can move through another topic. We were looking at overall prices, which is fantastic. You know, obviously, see, guys, I'm back. I'm out of the chat. I'm back on, you know, with you guys. Guys, if you're not subscribed, check us out on the channel, on the internet, on YouTube. That's the only place we're at now. So, yeah. Drop it in the chat if you are here, even though I just left. Let everybody else know you're here. No guarantees, guys. No guarantees, but we're doing pretty good. All right, so let's do a price update, guys. So I don't talk about Doge anymore. I need Dogecoin Anonymous. I need to go to therapy groups for my Dogecoin addiction. Look at an hourly chart. Looks like these meme coins are creeping back up, guys. We got Bonk, Pepe, Dog with Hat. Maker DAO has been climbing, guys. I don't know if you guys have been watching Maker. IOTA's been climbing as well. We got Smooth Operator in the chat. It's up 20% for the last week. You know, already crossing over $1 billion. That's what I'm saying, guys. These markets on these altcoins, I don't think people realize, like, if we get the size gains on some of these coins that are still around, that are still forks of coins, that are privacy coins and all these different things, I'm telling you guys, we might get that, because already if we just look at certain dynamics of the crypto market, guys, we're starting to see we're going to start seeing also DEX tokens move. I think we're just going to see a broad crypto shift in a positive direction, guys, and that would directly give us what we need to propel us to this magical 10 to 20 trillion dollar number, guys, which I don't think you guys realize. Some of you guys do, and girls do. I understand. We're not all great at math. I'm not great at math either, but we can understand conceptually when we say how big are the altcoins going to swell to, right? Is this 10, $20 trillion market cap realistic? Is it feasible? Can we touch this sooner than later? Or is it going to be a dragged out thing where, yeah, we might see it, but, you know, the dominance is growing on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's $1 million now. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm actually saying that we move in a direction where the market shifts and it creates a very, very, very increase in price among a good amount of coins. And it doesn't have to be a specific coin. It doesn't have to be a specific, you guys know the coins I like, but maybe in a pretend world where everybody's coins simultaneously does a run up. Some do better than others. Obviously, there's more demand for some coins, but if we see this, guys, I just want you to understand the size of it. You know, if we see a couple billion increase, guys, in a lot of these coins, you're talking 10x gains. You're talking 5 to 10x gains, maybe higher, guys, in some cases. I think some coins could go, you know, they could do what Doge did, or, you know, they could go, you know, 30 to 50x. But realistically, from a broader crypto standpoint, we're going to play it on the conservative side, because those are still very, very good gains to rationalize, you know, for an overall crypto market cap to achieve. If we start picking and choosing different communities, obviously I agree with everybody on the internet, there are going to be those Doge moments where William Brown is saying ETC, XRP, LTC, and meme coins are the last ones to pump. Meme coins are on the rise right now, William, if you're just checking us out. Guys, we got a lot of people in the chat, so come on down. I hear the dump trucks taking out the trash outside, so you know, hopefully our coins that we're talking about are not going to be trash, because these coins, guys, I'm telling you, are the ones to look into. All right, I don't know how to tell you guys any more straightforward than this. If you guys have ever trusted me on anything, trust me on this. Trust me on what I'm about to tell you. The coins that we are talking about on the channel will go on a ride, guys, and you guys understand what that means, because we've been talking about it on the channel, drilling it into your head for over 2 years now at this point, guys, going on 3 years at this point. So as this stuff picks up, as you start looking at what you're doing, where your money actually is, you'll actually start to see, guys, that you're doing pretty darn good. You're doing pretty darn good. So my thing is yeah, there's see guys, here's the thing too, is we're already climbing. Do you guys realize, guys, drop it in the channel if you could guess what Bitcoin SV market cap is. I'm pulling these out of a hat, guys. 2 billion. Okay. Ethereum, 500 billion, guys. EOS, 1.3 billion. Stellar Lumens, 4.2 billion. Ethereum Classic, 5.3 billion US dollars, guys. And why am I reading these off to you guys? because these are big numbers. These are huge. And I'm telling you that if some of these coins shift into the direction of 20 to 30 billion dollars overnight, 100 billion dollars overnight, you don't understand. It's going to be a candlestick chasing a candlestick on a graph. If we start looking at every single coin and try to fixate on one specific coin, it's not going to happen. If we look at what is happening with the move ones, right? The move ones forward for the crypto community, and we start looking at that. We start looking at the move ones, and the move ones is an idea that somebody shared with me on the channel that I really, understood. And that is, not every coin has to do a certain thing, guys. Not every coin has to do a 20 to 100x, okay? If the overall crypto market can shift into a direction of 7 to 15x, obviously, guys, there'll be coins that do better than others. Obviously, why do you think I talk about a handful of coins on the channel? I think it's going to be the ones that I'm talking about on the channel. I can't guarantee this, but that's what I think. But regardless of what I think, regardless, take it out of the equation completely. If we see an overall 7 to 10x gain in the current altcoin market, that is still going to be a conservative move, guys, because if we look at the way BTC and Ethereum have gone up, we can see that dynamic could actually play out, right? And again, I'm not saying they're going to go to 7 to 10x. I'm saying that would be a very conservative, good, positive thing if they did. Really, that's not setting us that high in terms of a lot of coins against Bitcoin and Ethereum. If those are if Bitcoin and Ethereum is the new world currency standard, okay? Those other coins and everything that comes in after those coins, there's going to be no competition, guys. There's going to be no way for the money to chase it fast enough, because like I said, guys, a candlestick moving up in an overall crypto market is better than just one or two coins going to the moon. All right. And it's going more into that direction where we're seeing a community that is growing, in a community that is not one specific coin that is good, but also a dedicated network community of different coins that are kind of trying to achieve the same thing, guys. And like I said, some coins will do better than others, all right? I know that. You guys know that. Every coin that you hold is not going to be the best performing coin in the crypto market. I already am assuming that. But I believe that some of the coins, I'm going to hold these coins and I'm going to see how this stuff plays out, guys, because I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the journey, guys. I want to hold some of these coins and, see how they do, not really worry about, whether they're $3,000 or $30,000. You know what I mean? There's no certain number. As these coins, here's the thing of how I think with these coins. The more I see these coins go up, the cheaper of more of a conservative mindset I get about letting those coins go, which is kind of the opposite way that you would think of this. You would think that when the coins go way, way up, you actually want to sell them. That's not the case, guys. That's not how this works. As the coins become more and more valuable, you're going to want to keep those coins more and more, and you're less likely to think that the dollars are worth more than those coins moving forward. Because if Bitcoin Cash, I'm telling you guys, if Bitcoin Cash goes to $2,000-$3,000, there are going to be people that sell, and those same people will be coming in to buy Bitcoin Cash at over $10,000, never ever getting the same positions back again. Those are the coins that we're bullish on. We're saying, yeah, the overall crypto market could swell 7 to 10x. We could go up to, guys, it could go up to 20, 30 trillion. And if that, even a small percentage of that goes into a lot of these altcoins, guys, you're looking at 10 to 50x. You're looking at 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. You're looking at 200,000% gains, guys. You're not going to get that anywhere. I'm trying to tell you guys, you're not going to get 200x, 100x, 50x, 70x. You're not going to get that in any Wall Street investment, guys. There's only been a few stocks to even do that. Monster, Tesla, fucking big stocks that have done this, but they've done it over periods of like decades. So just keep in mind how big these numbers are. When we're talking about coins like Dash, people are like, oh, well, I told you guys yesterday on the video, Dash is dead, this, that. All right, well, Dash is up a couple $1,000%. Same with Ethereum Classic. Oh, Ethereum Classic, when is it going to go up? Well, it's already up, I think, almost, how much is Ethereum Classic up? A couple $1,000%. I think it might be a little lower, though. I feel like Ethereum Classic might be under 1,000% up. But we really start looking at the starting dates, and we look at where we're at. And if we look at where we're at is looking fantastic for people that have been holding. Looking where we're going is going to be looking really bad for people that aren't holding. That's what I'm saying. And that's not even just in crypto world, guys. That's in just modern day reality, like standing in line at the grocery store world, or fucking, hitting fucking, whatever you're doing, whatever it is you guys do. What I know, guys, is that the coins we're talking about are the coins that are already up thousands of percents, and the coins that perform well are the ones that have ongoingly performed well, ongoingly. So that's the way I look at it. I'm not saying I'm not going to open up new positions in future coins that might be badass, but I'm not that eager to, guys. I'm actually more eager to watch the coins that I've already gotten into increase in value, and then try to figure out how to get more of those coins. That's actually my game plan. So I don't have the answers on how to tell you guys to do that, but you have to. It has to start somewhere. You have to get into and I keep telling you guys, I have to get into a position where the money coming into crypto is satisfying my inflows that I need to do to create long-term wealth in this cryptocurrency stuff. So that's my thing. Yeah, meme coins are already pumping. So they're going up right now again. And that's kind of what we're saying, guys, is like, let everybody else chase everything else. Let everybody chase these meme coins. Even if they go up 10x, become more confident in your own bag. Because, guys, I've been watching these meme coins since Pepe. Maybe next time we'll get in on them, but like I said, that's going to require us to make more money. That's not going to require us to start valuing Pepe more than my Bitcoin Cash. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not that I don't want to go into these. I don't want to maybe see how they do, but I'm not going to trade one coin for another coin because I know how this stuff works, and I'm not going to jeopardize that. That's the stupidest thing to do. Unless I'm going from one coin to one coin one time, and I'm actually only trying to get that one coin. Like if I start switching coins, guys, and play Johnny Trader, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. What I'm going to do, I'm going to find ways to get dollars. I'm going to find ways to put them into cryptocurrency. Wherever those coins go, I'll tell you some of them are going to go. They're going to go back into the cryptos that I already have. Bitcoin Cash, BSV, Dash, Zcash. I'm going to go into Monero. I'm going to fucking support fucking Smooth Operator and buy myself some Monero. Also, guys, I'm going to buy probably some new coming coins that hit all-time lows that I think are good. Maybe I'll buy some of these proof of stake coins. Have you guys seen Waves? Have you seen Waves token, guys? It's been rallying up. We were telling you to put it on the radar on Sunday night, and it's already rallying right now. We can pull it up here, show you kind of what's going on. 32%, guys. That's what I'm saying. 32% gains in one day, right? And guys, these are all timelines. I'm not going out and buying Waves right now. I might buy it at some point if I can get in on a good time, which is barely ever. Since 2019 hasn't even been a good time. So, what's going on here with these coins? What's going on with these coins? We just don't know. Let's go back to the chat. I want to say, hey, you guys are live. We are live on the channel, on the chat, on Cryptocurrency Theory. Going a little past the time limit today. Simply because, guys, I'm still bullish. right? We got to see a major correction, guys, for me not to be bullish, right? It's what we have to see. And that's not happening. So don't confuse, guys, with what I'm telling you as to what I'm trying to tell you to buy, right? It's not the same thing. What I'm telling you to buy is always what I tell you to buy, is whatever the hell you want. What we're talking about is a different thing, all right? So just keep in mind, what we're talking about here. So what is waves up overall? It's up 236%, guys. But you remember with this coin, we were watching it. We watched it go all the way to $60. I mean, absolutely insane, guys. I don't think you guys understand how fast these coins can move. And I got to go back into the chat here. Got to go back into the chat. Got to go back into that cryptocurrency chat. Cryptocurrency theory chat. Ravencoin, yeah. I think Ravencoin's going to do fantastic. I think all these coins you guys are talking about. I am right now here. It's 10:15 a.m. So what I'm trying to do, guys, let's settle down the price pumping. Obviously, guys, we told you to watch Siacoin, Waves, Chainlink, and District 0x. Not to go out and buy them, obviously. That's not what I'm doing, but we're kind of watching these, right? That was what I had on the chart for Sunday. But let's stop the prices. Let's go back to the chat. Let's wrap the chat up with some chat here. So yeah, that's where I'm broadcasting here, basically Pacific time. So Pacific Standard Time, it's 10:15 here. Let's talk about the channel. Let's talk about where we're at here with the channel, guys. Let's see where we're at here on the channel, and let's talk about it in a minute. What will be happening over the next couple weeks, guys, will be pretty big. All right, I'm not going to tell you what it is coming. It's good. It's going to be, yeah, you'll be free, Mr. Full. Trust me. Just keep watching this channel, guys. Just keep watching me. We're going to elevate you guys, but just realize, guys, on the reality of stuff, the reality of numbers, the reality of mathematics and how this stuff works. We are under the entertainment section. This is entertainment, right? But what we try to do is we try to break down this stuff in an entertaining way. But what we are doing is calculations, guys. These are calculations that we're doing in terms of timelines, all right? We keep talking about it. And what we're doing here, guys, we have to really look at and be realistic with the numbers. The 7 to 10x range is possible, guys. I want you to understand that. It actually is possible, but it's not going to be possible if everybody's being, just thinking they know it all. I can't come on here and tell you guys I know it all. I'm constantly trying to learn stuff new about this stuff. But to me, guys, I think the 7 to 10x thing is actually possible for a lot of coins. And I still think even at that 7, 10x threshold in the overall crypto market, or for the most of the crypto market, obviously scams will only move if the scam has been completely done, it's over with, and nobody's invested anymore, or they've lost substantial gains where the scam can keep going. And that's a lot of the crypto market, guys. That's not specifically one coin. That is most of the altcoin market, or just scams. But there is, within this altcoin market, guys, there are coins that could exceed the threshold of 7 to 10x from even where they're at now. All right, and you guys know the coins that I talk about. So those are the coins that I think have all the right things to give it the appealing 10, above 10x, above the the threshold of the 10x, but I still think a majority push 7 to 10x in a large portion of the crypto market, guys, is probably more likely than not. Okay. Secondly, these coins that I think could go higher, they might not. We might not even go higher from where we're at. Okay, this might be the top. BTC goes down, and then we wipe 50% off the alt market, and BlackRock keeps fucking doing something with Bitcoin that we're not able to control, and we're just all shit out of luck, guys. And our fucking positions go down to, you know, degenerate to the point way lower than we ever thought they could, lower than we've had for the last 2 years. But I really think, guys, that is less likely to happen. I really think that these altcoins have a lot of room to go, and we're going to see how it plays out. 100x is not. Yeah, 100x size is not realistic on most coins. Okay, let me be clear. There is 100,000. There is 100x, guys. There is 10,000% gains. That would be 10,000%, not 100x. 1,000x would be 100,000. There is 10x gains is a realistic, guys. 1,000% gains is realistic. That's what 10x is 1,000%. 10,000% would be 100x. So, you know what I mean? 10,000% gains aren't going to be just given out left and right, is all I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying there's not going to be 10, 20, 30, 50. There are going to be 1,000x gains, guys. That's what I'm telling you. There actually are going to be coins that are going to perform that 1,000x factor, that 100,000% gains, guys. But you have to realize these are coins like Solana that happened in the very beginning that went to unimaginable highs. And by the time people were buying them, guys, they were already up 20, 30x. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand is that a lot of these coins will hit 100x, like Dash, Zcash. You got to think, guys, these coins are already up thousands of percent overall. So if they hit 100x, they're hitting, 1,000x, which is a lot. They're already up thousands of percents. So I'm not trying to confuse you with the numbers. We just got to really put it in perspective on 1,000% gains is 10x, guys. That is a large gain for anybody investing in anything. 10,000% gains is 100x. It's going to be less likely. 1,000x isn't going to happen in most coins. Sorry, it's just simply not. There's not enough money in the world to pump everything 1,000x at the current moment. It says it's not possible. It's like saying XRP is going to go to $100 right now. Doubtful, unless XRP is the shining coin out of the bull market that does the 100,000% gains. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's impossible. There's not enough money in the world for those numbers to comprehend for anybody to make sense, unless crypto is this weird thing that doesn't abide by any of these rules, and actually it does do that and just wrecks the entire financial system and everybody's using crypto. That is a possibility. Not taking it out of the realm. Anything's possible. But yeah, 100x, guys, that's like hitting the lotto. I'm not saying you might have one. If you're holding 100 coins, maybe you have one coin that does that. I'm just giving you odds. These are casino odds at this point. I mean, when you start talking about these numbers, guys, there are coins. Like Bitcoin Cash is a coin that I think that maybe, maybe in some weird alternate dimension, or BSV even maybe, or like one of these coins might have the possibility. But I'm not betting on that, guys. But I'm going to be holding either way on a lot of these coins, but I'm also being realistic, guys. There's not enough money for some of these market caps that people claim to exist. It's like Ripple XRP is not going to $100, and if it is, it's going to be the top performing 100x coin or whatever that 10,000, whatever 100,000% it is. It's going to be the top shining coin that everybody made millions on. There will be coins like that. But I just don't see that on an overall crypto market. There's just not enough money that could go in fast enough, I think, for that to particularly play out. I just don't see that happening unless crypto just literally takes over the financial system in like a matter of months. It is possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. I just don't think we're there yet, right? I don't want to try to tell you guys, this is where we're at right this second. I think crypto is kind of in this position where it's starting to take over various markets. It's only a matter of time before it takes over the entire world market. But I just don't think it's going to be an overnight process. There's going to be too many issues along the way to push it to that euphoric of a level. In my opinion, guys, just my opinion. It could happen. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up here. We'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Not here, because that'll be on Sunday. But we will catch you guys soon. Take care, guys.